Do you know sin is a derivative? Sin doesn't stand on its own. Sin is weak. There is something that is stronger than sin. And sin takes its power from that thing. And that thing is the true weapon of Satan. What is that thing? Darkness is the true weapon of Satan. For Satan to rule you, he must cast you into darkness. Satan is king in darkness, ruler in darkness. His throne is exalted in darkness. This is why if you say ignorance, you're correct. Say lack of knowledge, you're correct. If you say deception, why does he deceive you? To keep you in darkness. If Satan can plunge a man into darkness, in that man's life, Satan will be king. Do you want to dethrone Satan? Expose light. His throne will fall like lightning when light comes. Never you think the greatest tool of Satan is sin. No, sin is a derivative of darkness. A man is in sin simply because he's what? In darkness. He's in sin. There are parts in darkness that causes men to stumble. And if there's no perfect light, then a man will stumble. But you see, a sinner, man of God, sir, that has received light and still continue in sin is the one the Bible describes as foolish. If a man is in darkness and sins, he's described as one in captivity. If a man has seen light and still continue in sin, he's described as one who is what? Foolish. If there's light here and I'm walking like this and I hit here and I'm stumbling, even in the presence of light, you look at me and say, this young man is foolish. What's wrong with him? But if this whole place is dark and I stumble, guess what? You will try to use the light to find me so that you can give me guidance. Because you know that what I'm doing is because of the lack of something. So you say, Father, forgive them, for they do not know. These men are in darkness. And Satan, the ruler of darkness, the ruler in darkness, would only lord over a man after he has succeeded in plunging that man into perpetual darkness. He locks that man in gates of ignorance, deception and darkness. And in that ignorance, even if he presents pig food to you, you would call it nourishment. Satan doesn't stress himself when a man has been put under the prisons of darkness. Satan needs not to exercise himself so much to keep that man perpetually enslaved. The God of this world, the Bible says, what? Blinded their eyes. The faculty of sight has been closed. If you want to keep man from evolving, keep them from knowing.